Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well, and today I'm doing a chit chat get ready with me video. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my moisturizer. This is the Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizer. It's really great. I love this stuff so much, and it's really affordable, probably like $7-8, and I just apply this all over my face because I want my skin to be hydrated. And it's really great. There is no fragrance in it or anything like that, and it soaks into the skin really fast, and I absolutely adore this stuff. So I just got done applying my eyeshadow primer, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I love this primer so much. It gives like a nice coverage on your eyes, and I adore it. So for eyes today, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Baby Got Peach eyeshadow palette. You know, spring is near, and I just love peaches in the springtime, and this palette is absolutely gorgeous. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And the first shadow that I'm going to be applying is this one called Centerfold, and it's like a nice true peach shade, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna apply that to my crease area. It is quite bright at first, but with the other shadows we're going to use, it will be toned down and everything like that. But it's just a really nice shadow. I love Colourpop shadows. Like, I don't think I've used other brand palettes in months because I just love Colourpop's formula so much, and they're always coming out with new things, and there has not been anything from Colourpop that I did not like. So let me zoom in even more. So this is such a pretty peach. So what I'm going to do now is just blend it out so everything is well blended. So I have not done a chit chat get ready with me video in so long, and I'm very excited to be filming this today. And you know, I love YouTube. YouTube will probably always be my favorite platform because I started making videos in 2007, and you know, it just really does hold a place in my heart because, you know, it was so exciting then and something new, and I just forever will love YouTube. And the next shade we're going to be applying is the shade called Okur. It's like a kind of like a burnt peach shade, I guess. I'm not sure how you would describe it, kind of more on the orange side. But yes, I absolutely love YouTube and everything that comes with YouTube. I know my videos aren't for everyone though, because, you know, there are so many people on YouTube doing like really extravagant makeup looks and doing videos that are like super popular. But I love like the old school YouTube videos. Chit chat get ready with me, haul videos, makeup tutorials, reviews, first impressions. I love all of that. And you know, I just love all of those type of videos. And I don't really care about subscribers. Like, I don't care how many I have. If only 5 people watched me, I would still make YouTube videos because it's something that I love, and it's a hobby of mine, and it's a passion. I love makeup, and it's a beautiful form of art, and you can express yourself in so many different ways, and I just love that about YouTube and makeup. So I'm just going to blend those shadows. And now I'm going to get into this shadow here called Half Baked. It's like a kind of like a brownish peach. I'm going to get a different brush, I think, maybe. Or maybe not. Let me see if this one is clean. Okay, this one should work. So, I am so excited for the springtime though, because I saw the first robin recently, and I'm just so ready for the spring. You know, flowers blooming, green grass, everything that comes with spring I absolutely love. I'm not a big fan of the cold weather, so I'm so excited for the springtime. And yeah, I just love the spring. It makes me happy. I'm not a cold weather person. I mean, I do enjoy it around like Christmas and New Year's, but once those holidays pass, I'm like, okay, we can skip to spring now. I always do my eyes first. It's something I've been doing for a while, and I know not a lot of people do their eyes first, but it's so much easier. Like if you have fallout or if you need to clean something up, that way you don't like ruin all of your face makeup. It's just awesome. Okay, for the lid shade, I'm going to use this shade called Get Even. It's such a pretty shade, and I absolutely love it. I like to dampen my brush for the shimmer shades with Colourpop a lot, so I just use like a setting spray to dampen my brush. But this shade is just so pretty. Like, it's probably my most used lid shade in this palette because it's just so stunning. I love this shade. It is gorgeous. And I love peach tones. And this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous lid shade. Like, it is everything that I want. I love it. So, I've had people message me on Instagram and be like, what do you have to be anxious about? What do you have to be depressed about? But that's not the way like anxiety or depression works. You can have everything good in your life and still have anxiety and depression. Like, I guess this person doesn't really understand how it works, because she was like, what do you have to be anxious or, you know, depressed about? Like, you have a good life and, you know, stuff like that. But that's just not the way mental illness works, and I hate that people just assume things. That makes me so mad. So that is the lid shade, and I absolutely love it. For my inner corners, I'm going to use this shade called Ready or Yacht. It's a nice shimmery shade. So I'm just going to put that on my inner corners just to brighten everything up. Like that. So now we're going to move on to the face, so I can like zoom out now. And we'll come back to the eyes, but for my face, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer so much. Like, it is super nice. I have these long nails, and I'm not used to like dipping into products with them on. I'm not used to having this length of like a press-on nail, but you know, I'm getting used to it. So I just like put this where I have like bigger pore areas. So that is what I do. Put some on my nose. Okay. And let me find the foundation we're actually going to be using. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Revlon Colorstay 24-hour foundation in the combination oily one, and I use the shade 110 Ivory. I remember this foundation was all the rage back in the day, and I wanted to get it again recently to see if it was still good, and it definitely still is. And I always use my Real Techniques sponge for foundation. I love this sponge. When I used Revlon Colorstay, there was no pump on it. There was no pump. So I love that it has a pump now. And I think all, you know, foundation should be either in a pump or like a squeeze tube. It makes things so much easier. Now this is a nice coverage foundation. So when I watch, you know, complexion videos, foundation videos, a lot of the people have like really nice clear skin. I like seeing foundations just on like people that have like blemishes or discoloration to see how much it will cover. Like to me, that's more like realistic. Like not everyone has clear skin or perfect skin. Like I definitely don't. And I love like watching videos of people that also struggle with like blemishes or acne to see how different foundations cover for them. If that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. But this is a really great foundation, and you really want to like press it into the skin and everything like that, but this is good stuff. There are so many great like affordable foundations and concealers out there, like so many. So yes, I hope that, you know, I'm talking about good subjects because, you know, I'm not that exciting of a person, but I recently watched this movie on Paramount Plus called The In-Between with Joey King, and I absolutely loved that movie. That movie was so good. Like, I highly recommend that movie. It's a little sad, but it's a like romantic movie, and I absolutely adore it. It's a really good movie. Then I'm gonna get a little bit more to put on my forehead. I also have been watching Sex Education Season 3. Oh my gosh, I love that show so much. It is so funny, and it just makes me happy whenever I watch it. Like, there are so many like funny moments in the show, and I think it's a really, really good show. It's hilarious though. You will laugh, I promise. Then I really like, I'm on the last, my phone's going off. I'm on the last season of Shameless and I've been watching that on Netflix. But if you have not watched Shameless, you really need to. It is so like wild and crazy, funny moments, sad moments, everything in between, but it is pretty wild. But I still love Shameless so much. Now for concealer, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And a new show that it's only been on, I don't know, for a little while now. It's called Good Sam. Alright, so I'm just going to blend this concealer. I also really want to watch the show Euphoria, but I do not have HBO Max, but I definitely want to watch it, so I'll have to get HBO Max. But I heard so many good things about Euphoria. Like, I really, really want to watch it. Now I'm going to put some concealer underneath my eye area. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I've heard so many good things about Euphoria. I'm always open to like recommendations on like shows or movies. You know, I love romantic movies and shows. I love like drama, and I love like, you know, funny stuff, comedies. Those are the type of things I love. But this concealer is really good because it's full coverage, blends really nice, does not look cakey or anything like that, and it covers. I love it. I've had so many different shades of these, like, you know, depending on my skin tone in the summer, or, you know, whatnot. But yeah, it's a really, really good concealer. People always tell me that I forget to put foundation on the middle of my like forehead, but I'm definitely doing it. Okay, now to set my under eyes, I always use the Coty Airspun loose face powder. Let me get my brush here. This stuff smells like a grandma, but thank God when you like put it on, it doesn't like linger, because that smell, I don't know, it's very like perfumey, like old grandma fragrance. But it does work super well, so you know, don't knock it until you try it. I know the smell can be like, what? But it's good stuff, I promise. Alright, now I'm going to set everything, set the rest of my face makeup. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is like a powder foundation. It's really good. It like makes your skin look airbrushed once you apply it. Like I'm only going to apply a little bit. I'm not like using it as a foundation. And now the weather here has been so crazy. Like 1 minute it was like 70 degrees and the next minute it's like 35 degrees. Like, make up your mind, Marilyn. We want spring, but you're holding on to winter. I know. It's so crazy though. Like, you definitely have to check the weather before you get dressed, because you never know with our weather what it's going to be. It's wild. Definitely wild. Okay, so everything is nice and set, and now I'm going to apply my bronzer, which is the Nars Laguna bronzer, which is one of my favorites. I love this bronzer. I'm definitely use this a lot. So I like to bronze my face up because I am a pale girl. And do the same thing on the other side. I love doing my makeup though. Like, it is my happy place. Like, it always makes me feel better no matter what I'm going through in my life. Like, doing my makeup just makes me happy. Like, I love it so much. And, you know, it's just like therapy to me. If I'm having a bad day, good day, whatever it may be, makeup always, you know, makes me feel good. I put bronzer on my forehead, my nose. So yeah. And now I'm just going to blend it out because I do not want any like harsh lines. Definitely get your nose area and your cheeks. Wherever you applied bronzer, make sure it's nice and blended out, especially like into your hairline. You don't want it to look blotchy. But yeah, that's how much bronzer I'm going to apply. Now I'm going to get a blush. Now I think I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And it looks like this. This is a beautiful peach blush. Let me get my brush here and just put it on and bring it back. Like so. Like that. I think it looks pretty like that. Alright, so I'm just going to blend that out so there's no like crazy harsh lines and it's nice and blended. So I want to get another piercing. I want, you know, I love my nose ring. I love it so much. I love the hoop, but I like studs as well, but I want to get one on the other side. That way I can wear a stud in it and then have a hoop on this side. I think that would look really nice. I also love tragus piercings, like right there. I'm wondering if I have any more room to get another lobe piercing. I have 3. I don't have an earring in this one, but I wonder if I can like fit one more like lobe piercing. I'm not sure, but that would be nice. Okay, now we're gonna move back into the eyes again. So I'm gonna get the Baby Got Peach, and I'm going to put some shadow down. I'm actually going to get this shade right here called, what is it, Half Baked? Yeah. And I'm going to apply some to the bottom lash line. Just like so. Nothing too wild. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I think that those piercings would look good though. You know, I haven't had a piercing in a long time, and I do like them. But yeah, so I'm just applying this to the bottom lash line. I actually prefer like a black nose hoop instead like a silver or gold. I feel like black stands out more against my skin tone, so I like a black one. And now I'm just going to blend this out on the bottom lash line just so everything is the way I want it. Okay, now I'm going to get eyeliner. Let me see which one I want to use today. Okay, so I love these liners. These are the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner, and they work really great on your waterline. They stay on, or your top lash line, whatever it may be. They work really well. Let me just see something real quick here. I'm looking for something, but I think I'm gonna apply this to my waterline first. And I like brown because I feel like sometimes black can be like too harsh depending on the look you're going for. So I think a brown is really nice. Okay, so I put some of that same brown liner on my lash line. I just kind of wanted a little like smudgy liner look. So for my mascara today, I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume Mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes first. I always curl my lashes. Okay, now I'm going to apply the mascara. I have a mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing. But I love this mascara. All the Essence Lash Princess mascaras are really good. I think this is like the newest one. It's with the hot pink. So it is really a nice mascara. Good stuff. I think it's awesome, and it makes your lashes look really nice, volumized. But I know mascara is very like a personal preference. Like some mascaras will not work for certain people, and sometimes, you know, other mascaras will be amazing for certain people. So that is with the mascara on. You know, I like my lashes to stand out. I don't like natural mascaras, so I like them to, you know, be noticeable. I want my lashes to be poppin'. And I always apply bottom mascara as well. Like, I know some people don't, but you know, my look is not complete without all of my lashes being coated with mascara. That's just the way I am. So, video games I've been into lately is Splatoon 2. Love that game so much. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oops, I just got mascara there. Let it dry and I'll fix it. But I also play Animal Crossing so much, and Farm Together is also a really great game. So let's do the lashes. I hate when I like nick myself with mascara on my face. It's like, no. Okay, and now we're going to do my eyebrows real quick. Let me get my little eyebrow thing right here. Where did I put it? I just put it here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, I found it. So I use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim eyebrow pencil. Like, it is so small. So these are my natural eyebrows without filling them in. Like, I've always had like thicker brows, I guess you could say, but I like kind of like to polish them a little more, like make them a little thicker in the beginning of my eyebrows. Nothing like too crazy. Like, I don't have any like gaps or anything. I just like them to be a little bit more polished, I guess. Is that the right word? Because that is what I like to do. So, just blending that in. And that's pretty much what I do to my eyebrows. I don't do much to them. And same with the other one. So I just kind of like to fill it in, make it a little thicker in the beginning of my eyebrows. Also, I'm super excited for American Idol. It's coming on tomorrow. I love American Idol. I watch it every season, and I'm super excited about it. Love American Idol so much. Okay, those are my eyebrows. Okay, so for my cheek highlight, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Flexitarian. This is my favorite highlight. I love it so much. It is beautiful. I love a blinding highlight, so this is like perfect. It is so like beautiful. I highly recommend it. I love like a bam highlight, like love a highlight moment. I want it to be noticeable. I don't want it to be like, you know, subtle or natural. I like a blinding highlight. I like to put a little bit on my nose too. Like, look at that. I love it so much. Then I will like blend it just so it's not like a line on my face. So I'll just go like that and blend it, you know, like that. Now for my lips, I'm going to be using this Milani lip liner in Spice. Just gonna line eyelids a little bit. I like to overline my top lip a lot. Well, not a lot, but like I do it often is what I mean. I don't make it too big though. Just like a little bit. Like that. Then I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay lip color in Seductress, which is a really nice, like, kind of like a pink nude shade. It's really pretty. I think this color would look good on a lot of different people. But yeah, that's how it looks, and I love it with this makeup look. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair and get dressed, and I'll show you the completed makeup look. So that is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me, and make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. I've been posting there a lot recently, and you know, just it will all be in the description below. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy and happy, and I will see you guys in my next video. But yeah, that's how my makeup turned out. I love it. I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.